Hello. In this session, I'll quickly show you how to create custom spaces using our new Space Customizer tool. So the first thing you want to do is you can either open the menu using your watch menu or using the menu button, which is this yellow left one, the left menu button. So that'll open your Remio hub. Once you get in here, you'll see this new button that's named Edit Scene. And if you click on that, you will get this menu that pops up on your left, that's attached to your left hand. So wherever I move my left hand, that's where it'll be. So the first thing you're presented with is the props menu, which is basically a list of standard props that you might want to place in your scene. If you have any suggestions of other ones that you want us to put in here, just let us know. The first thing to note is that while you're editing, all the things you place is offline. So if you have friends or colleagues in here with you, they won't see what you place until you save the scene. So the first thing I'm going to place is, for example, this right arrow. So if I click on this, you'll see a right arrow spawn in front of me. And you might not want it to be red or this size or this rotation. So the next thing you want to do is you want to use this grab trigger, so the green button on either controller really, and use that to grab the item. Once you've grabbed it, you can actually hold that down to move it around, or you can use one of these. The resize tools are at the corners here, so if you grab that with a grab trigger, you can resize the item, and if you grab the round I guess balls, you can rotate the item in any way that you please. So that's the one thing. And the other thing then is you might not want it to be red. So let's look at the object menu. So that's the third item here. If we click on this, you can actually see the colors of the item. So I want my item to be green. So let's do this. And then we have a green arrow. Cool. Now let me go back and place another item. So you can see that you can actually place the flying aircraft in any scene as well. A good example would be, let's do the logo booth. So some of these items or objects have extra features. So if you can see this little white space on here. If I go to the object menu for the photo booth, you will see that you can now actually decide what images to place in that white area. So I'm just going to pick this one here, and that's going to load a few seconds and then be displayed on there. And you can actually also change the color of this booth. But so for a few items, you can select the image that you want to display in there. And then Bob's your uncle. So the next thing I want to show you is the scene menu. So in the scene menu, you can see all the items that have been spawned. So we currently have the right arrow and we have the logo booth. The one thing you can do here is you can click on the X to actually delete the item. You can lock the item, which just makes it undeletable, or you can't parent it. And then for parenting, you click on this link and drag it into the item that you want to be the parent. So now the right arrow is the parent of the logo booth, and if I click on the right arrow and I move it or resize it, the photo booth will follow suit. And you can do that for multiple objects, and you can unlink it as well. So unlinking that, now they're separate again. And let's just, for demonstration purposes, delete this arrow. And there it's gone. Cool. And now the last one to show you here is the 3D models gallery. So you can actually upload any 3D model that you want to place in the scene. You can do this on your dashboard, and then it'll show up here. So if, for example, I've uploaded the avocado and the duck, which are the standard models, and if I spawn the duck, it's just going to load for a few seconds. And then you have the duck here, and you have the same capabilities that I showed you before with the other items. You can go to the object menu and then change the color to be a red duck or purple or something. And that's it. Then, very important, once you're done placing your items and you're happy with how your scene looks, then you have to go back to your Remio hub and click Save Scene. And once you click this, let me click that. Now all these items are networked, or they're saved in the scene. So if anyone else hops into the scene, they will see these. And if anyone else was in the scene, they will then appear to them. And that is it. Thank you for joining us.